in GC, there was a question that talked about, is God the page on which like our life is written, or is God just another number on our list of priorities? And that really challenged me to start thinking about, well, what does that look like in my life? And I couldn't say honestly that God was the page that my life was written on. So as we're thinking about money, that was super convicting of my money is spent on myself, and I work hard and I am doing my best, and this is what I've been given from the work I've done, and seeing that as, well, it's mine, and God, you can have everything else, but like, please let me have this and let me spend it the way I want. So when I became a believer, my life was just flipped upside down, like a complete 180, and Jesus changed me and changed my desires that I just never thought would be possible, of like my desires being changed or me wanting different things. In this moment right now, I feel the call of like, no, it has to be different and it has to change. So I think throughout this season, I've seen Jesus change the desires of my heart and what is most important to me, where my money goes. And that has been like radical in my life, seeing the changes and like what God has done. I think it's been really encouraging to me to wrestle with it even more and decide, okay, if I say I'm all in, then like this specific part of my life has to change, and there's no way that it can't be changed or touched by God. Like it has to all be, like I have to be all in and for him, and trust that like being all in is like what we're called to do, and that there's no other way to like live. It's really challenging and feels like really scary to let go of some of those things and say, no, Jesus, I trust you, and I know that like you will satisfy, like fully you will satisfy me, and those other things will not satisfy me. And even the things that I try to hold on to and control and fix, like they're in subjection to him, and I can find like peace in knowing that. Looking at Christ and the things that he values and the things that I want to value and that he's like changing me to value, which is like people coming to know Christ and hearing the gospel and being discipled. And like, that's what I want to put my money towards.